Welcome back. Today we're going to make corn chowder. All right, let's get started. All right, let's go through our ingredients. I have diced potatoes, diced celery, bacon. I have corn that I've cut off the cobs. I have diced red bell pepper, diced onion, and some of the corn I put in a food processor and ground up. Have some chicken broth heating up on the stove. All right, let's go over and start cooking. So the first thing we're gonna do, put some bacon grease down in there. All right, so bacon grease is gonna be our base. But if you're a vegetarian, you don't have to put bacon in it, and you don't have to use chicken broth. You can also use vegetable stock. And we're gonna throw our bacon down in here. All right, let's let that render down a bit. All right, that's all starting to look pretty good. We're gonna add our onions in. And we're gonna add our celery in. We're gonna let those cook and soften up a bit. Okay, so we got our onions cooked to translucent. They're softened up. We're going to put our red bell pepper in. And we're going to put a little bit of those potatoes in there first because those are going to dissolve and help thicken it up. We're going to pour the rest of our potatoes in. Now we're going to add a little bit of our flour, a couple tablespoons. Absorb some of that bacon fat, which will thicken our broth. Chicken broth over here that's been heating up, and we're going to pour that in there. We're going to bring this up to a boil, but first we're going to stir this in here. We're going to add a little hot water to that too. Now we got this going at a good boil, has been for a while. We're going to put that corn paste down in there. And we're going to let that cook in there. Now we're not going to add our whole kernels in yet because we want to add that closer to the end. But we are going to add a couple of our corn cobs down in there because that's full of flavor, and we want that flavor down in that chowder. We let that boil down a bit. We're going to add our whole kernel corn, and we're going to let this cook a little while, but we don't want to cook the crap out of it. We want those flavors of that corn in there though. So I added a bay leaf, 2 bay leaves rather, to this kettle. We're going to cook it low and slow. We'll add a little heavy whipping cream to give it that silky, creamy taste and that silky sheen. It's going to keep it on a simmer. We want it to simmer, thicken up, and all those flavors to incorporate. Okay, so we've let this cook about 45 minutes. And we're going to take out our corn cobs. We're also going to take out our bay leaves. We're going to make a slurry to thicken this up just a hair. So a slurry is cornstarch and cold water. And we're just going to stir it in till we get the consistency we want. And that's about it right there. There we go. Let's plate it up.